Welcome, Reflections. You are over here with Terethia. Hit the like and subscribe button because we are over here for Naked News and we are diving into a couple conspiracy theories. Or are they really conspiracy theories? Everything over here is for educational purposes only. Everything over here is alleged. So, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on in Ireland, it has been said, Reflection, that there is a mysterious humming noise in Ireland. Now, some people are saying that it could be power lines, other people saying it could be their air conditions, some people are even saying it's flying saucers. Now, Reflection, with that being said, I'm going to let you take a listen for yourself so you can see actually what's going on over here in Ireland.
town,
All right,
especially at
Reflection,
night.
we on the right page now.
And I have children there, and they've heard it too.
Let's start
And
it
they're
over.
Now, specialists may be brought in to help find the source of a mystery noise keeping some residents of a County Tyrone town awake at night.
People in Omagh started complaining about the persistent low-frequency noise several weeks ago.
It has been described variously as a persistent buzz, a constant hum, or a low drone. Whatever it sounds like, the mystery noise afflicting the town of Omagh is certainly a talking point.
you can hear it throughout the whole town, especially at night. And I have children there, and they've heard it too. And they're struggling to sleep at night with it.
People have heard it, but I just assume that it's the factory over there. I don't think there's anything really spooky going on. Like,
Ever hear a thrasher? Thrashing corn? Something like that. Oh, it's terrible.
The local paper first got reports of it several weeks ago and have kept on the case.
It's been the talk of the town since the story first came up. I suppose people love a mystery. A number of theories have popped up to try and explain it, but it stumped the council. People are baffled, and for the time being, we don't really know what it is.
Now, the council did get some complaints about this and sent their people out to listen for this persistent noise. They did manage to hear the hum, but so far at least they haven't been able to pinpoint the source of it. For that, they say they're going to need better equipment, or perhaps to bring in some specialists.
It is possible that this is seasonal. It is possible that this is temporary. But for us, the priority has to be making sure that we get the facts established so that we can actually find out what's going on.
It's mostly heard in the evening, so the people of Omagh are once more tonight preparing for an after-dinner drone. Conor McCauley, RTE News.
So, what do you think about their Reflection? What do you think that humming noise is? And what do you think about them saying that they only really hear it at nighttime? So, if it's consistent, then that would mean, because one lady said she thought that maybe it could come from a factory. So if it came from a factory, wouldn't it be consistent during the daytime? Why is it only at nighttime that they hear this particular humming? And it's so loud that it can be heard all over the city, Reflections. Okay, so with that being said, drop in the comments and let me know, what do you think about that? Now, if you haven't heard, I'm pretty sure everyone here is familiar with the rings, okay? The ring doorbells, the ring cameras, okay? So the maker of the doorbell cameras Ring, which is owned by Amazon, announced that they have $1 million search for extraterrestrials in the company, and it's offering $1 million. You heard me right, Reflection. $1 million reward to anyone 18 or older living in the United States who captures an unaltered video evidence of a real extraterrestrial life form on their Ring doorbell cam. Now, this contest actually ran from October the 4th to November the 3rd of 2023. Okay. And these videos were said to be reviewed by a small panel of judges and extraterrestrial experts to determine the validation and eligibility for the $1 million prize. Reflection. So, what do you think about Amazon offering $1 million to anyone who can capture extraterrestrials on their door cam? Reflection. Did y'all hear about that? Do anybody got any extraterrestrials on their door cams? Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to actually let you see a video reflection where they are actually talking about this. So what do you think about their reflection? What do you think about Amazon offering $1 million prize for anyone that is actually, let me pause that. Anyone that is capturing an extraterrestrial on their Ring doorbell? Reflection. What do you think about that? Okay, so do any of y'all out there, have y'all caught any extraterrestrials on your Ring doorbell? And what do you think Amazon is going to do with it? What interest do you think Amazon would have in obtaining real extraterrestrial life on your Ring doorbell? What do you think the next steps would be? Reflection. Drop in the comments. I'm curious to know. Now, if you don't know about the oldest mummy that has been mummified, it was actually the body of an alcoholic who was known as Stone Man Willie, who actually passed away in Pennsylvania jail on November the 19th, 1895. Now, he was accidentally, reflection, you heard me right. He was accidentally mummified by a mortician experimenting with his own recipe for artificial embalming fluid and petrified the body, which has been on display inside a Pennsylvania funeral home ever since, which has been 128 years. Reflection. This mummy has been on display 128 years. He didn't even ask to be mummified. Reflection. They just put him. They was just experimenting with him. Reflection. It says Willie has been finally identified, if his name is even Willie. Reflection. As a single man born in Ireland. It's a lot of things going on in Ireland. Ireland, anybody in Ireland in the building, tell Terethia, drop in the comments now. Drop in the comments and let me know what's going on in Ireland. Okay, because this man was accidentally mummified. Okay, let me pull up the screen so you can see who I'm talking about. Reflection, so I can give you a visual with what is really going on. Like, I can't believe they mummified this man accidentally. He said he was just an alcoholic and they accidentally mummified him. Reflection. Let me show you who I'm talking about. Let me give you a visual. Okay, there you go, reflection. Now, Willie This is Mr. Stoneman Willie Reflection, who passed away in Pennsylvania jail. I got to tell you again, in Pennsylvania jail, November 11, 19. Okay, November the 19th. Now they accidentally mummified Willie. He didn't ask to be mummified. None of that. It's still mysterious. It's still a mystery how he passed away in jail. Okay, but that's a story for another day. Allegedly. Okay. Now it was this man in there. It was a mortician who was creating his own recipe. Ain't nobody never did this before. He was in there creating with Willie. He was cooking up something with Willie. Reflection, his own recipe. Okay. And not only that, Willie has been on, it must have been a good recipe because he's been on display in a funeral home for 128 years. Willie, right there, reflection. Okay. Now it says that after 128 years, they finally identified who Willie really was. And he was a man born in Ireland, allegedly. Okay. But it also said that he had relatives in New York State. Okay. New York, in New York. Okay. So not only that, it says that he will receive a proper burial reflection after 128 years. He'd been mummified. He didn't ask to be mummified. Okay. Now they said that they're going to give him a proper burial in Forest Hills Memorial Park. Okay. So let's watch this video reflection so we can get a better idea of what's going on with Willie. Yeah, we gotta see what's going on over here with Willie. Where you go, Willie? Okay, so these are a couple of pictures while this is loading up here. This is Willie right here, reflection. How do you think they did on the embalming fluid? Now, Willie didn't even ask to be mummified or none of this reflection. He been on display 128 years. What do you think about that reflection? And it's saying that they're finally going to be able to give Willie a proper burial. Shout out to them. Okay. Now I was gonna play this video reflection. This is for educational purposes only. Okay, it's for educational purposes only. Reflection, and I'm guessing these are the guys right here that mummified Willie. Yeah, I'm guessing these are the ones that got Willie out of the jail allegedly and mummified him. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Reflections. I can't make this up if I wanted to. This is for educational purposes only. This is a man that has been mummified accidentally for 128 years. He passed away in prison, allegedly, well, jail. And they just mummified him. Reflection. And they're just now finding out who he is. He was a man and he was born in Ireland, allegedly. Reflections. Okay, let me stop the screen. This is for educational purposes only. Okay, educational purposes only. So with that being said, reflection, hit the like and subscribe button. You know, Terethia had to come through for the crew to let you know what's going on around the world. Okay, we are over here with Naked News. Okay, over here on Naked News, we talk about what they don't like to talk about. Reflection, we go deep down the rabbit hole. Okay, and we are just getting started. So with that being said, make sure you join me tomorrow again for Naked News so we can see what is going on around the world, because Ireland, y'all have been cutting up. Ireland, what's going on? What's going on over there in Ireland? So with that being said, reflection, these videos are not to offend anyone. They are for educational purposes only. Everything in these videos are alleged. So until next time, Ashe.